Welcome to another insightful video from Dr. Kris's Key to the Manager's Mindset on individual development and productivity improvement. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and universal topic: happiness. It's something we all crave, a feeling of deep contentment and fulfillment. But what if I told you that many of us are looking for happiness in all the wrong places? What if the keys to lasting joy aren't found in external achievements or material possessions? We're bombarded with messages suggesting that happiness lies in acquiring more money, more possessions, more status. But is that really true? Think about it. How many times have you said to yourself, I'll be happy when I get that promotion, buy that dream car, or find the perfect partner? This mindset is incredibly common, yet it often leads to a never-ending cycle of chasing external milestones. The truth is, true happiness is an inside job. It's not something that can be found outside of ourselves, in the accumulation of things, or the achievement of goals. It's an internal state of being that stems from a sense of purpose, connection, and gratitude. In this video, we're going to debunk some common misconceptions about happiness. We'll explore why external achievements often fail to deliver the lasting joy we seek. Most importantly, we'll equip you with practical tools and strategies to cultivate more happiness in your daily life. One of the biggest misconceptions about happiness is that it's found in external achievements. We live in a society that constantly emphasizes the importance of success, wealth, and status. But research has consistently shown that external achievements alone don't lead to lasting happiness. While achieving a major goal or acquiring a desired possession might provide a temporary boost in mood, it's usually short-lived. We quickly adapt to our new circumstances and return to our baseline level of happiness. The pursuit of external rewards can also become addictive. We start chasing after the next promotion, the bigger house, the more luxurious vacation, hoping that each achievement will finally bring us lasting fulfillment. But the satisfaction is always fleeting, leaving us feeling empty and unfulfilled. The hedonic treadmill is a psychological concept that explains why external achievements often fail to deliver lasting happiness. It refers to our tendency to return to a relatively stable level of happiness, even after experiencing significant positive or negative events. Imagine winning the lottery. You'd probably feel ecstatic, right? And for a while you might experience a significant boost in happiness. But studies have shown that lottery winners eventually return to their previous level of happiness, often within a year. The same goes for negative events. While a job loss or relationship breakdown can be devastating, we tend to adapt and eventually return to our baseline happiness level. The hedonic treadmill highlights the fleeting nature of happiness derived from external sources. To break free from the hedonic treadmill, we need to shift our focus from external achievements to internal sources of happiness. This involves cultivating a sense of gratitude, practicing mindfulness, and nurturing meaningful relationships. In today's digital age, it's easier than ever to fall into the trap of comparison. Social media platforms are filled with carefully curated images and stories that present an idealized version of reality. We see others' highlight reels, their exotic vacations, picture-perfect families, and impressive career achievements, and we can't help but compare our own lives to theirs. The problem is that these comparisons are often unfair and unrealistic. We're comparing our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reels. Constant comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and dissatisfaction with our own lives. To break free from the comparison game, it's crucial to be mindful of our social media consumption. Unfollow accounts that trigger feelings of inadequacy or envy and focus on engaging with content that is uplifting, inspiring, and authentic. Another misconception about happiness is the belief that we can control everything in our lives. We strive for perfection, try to plan for every eventuality, and get frustrated when things don't go according to plan. But the truth is, life is full of unexpected twists and turns. No matter how hard we try, we can't control everything that happens to us. Trying to control everything can lead to anxiety, stress, and a sense of feeling overwhelmed. True happiness involves accepting that life is unpredictable and learning to embrace the unknown. It's about focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, feelings, and actions, and letting go of the rest. Cultivating a sense of acceptance and letting go of the illusion of control can be incredibly liberating. As we've seen, many of the things we believe will bring us happiness are often fleeting and ultimately unsatisfying. To cultivate true and lasting happiness, we need to shift our focus from external achievements to internal sources of fulfillment. This involves nurturing our relationships, finding purpose and meaning in our lives, and cultivating a sense of gratitude for what we have. For years, happiness research focused heavily on pleasure. Those bursts of dopamine we get from indulging in delicious food, exciting experiences, or material rewards. While pleasure plays a role in our overall well-being, it's only one piece of the happiness puzzle. True happiness runs deeper than fleeting moments of pleasure. Researchers have identified key factors that contribute to a more profound and enduring sense of happiness. These factors go beyond mere pleasure and tap into our core human needs for connection, meaning, and purpose. True happiness is like a campfire. It provides warmth, comfort, and a sense of belonging that lasts much longer. So how do we move beyond the pursuit of fleeting pleasures and tap into these deeper sources of happiness? Let's explore the science behind these key factors. Our brains are wired for connection, and when we engage in activities that foster a sense of belonging, our brains release oxytocin, often referred to as the cuddle hormone or the love hormone. Oxytocin promotes feelings of trust, bonding, and social connection, contributing to a sense of well-being and belonging. Another key player in the happiness equation is serotonin, a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in regulating mood, sleep, and appetite. Serotonin is associated with feelings of calmness, contentment, and emotional stability. By understanding the roles these neurochemicals play, we can make conscious choices to engage in activities that promote their release, naturally enhancing our overall happiness and well-being. One of the most consistent findings in happiness research is the profound impact of social connections on our well-being. Humans are social creatures, hardwired to crave connection and belonging. Strong social relationships provide us with a sense of love, support, and belonging, which are essential for our emotional and mental health. Studies have shown that people with strong social connections tend to live longer, healthier lives. They're also better able to cope with stress, adversity, and life's inevitable challenges. Nurturing our relationships requires effort and intention. Whether it's spending quality time with loved ones, joining a community group, or simply reaching out to a friend, prioritizing our connections is crucial for cultivating lasting happiness and well-being. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to radiate a certain zest for life? They approach their work, relationships, and hobbies with a sense of passion and purpose. This sense of purpose, of having a reason to get out of bed in the morning, is another key ingredient in the recipe for true happiness. When we feel like our lives have meaning and purpose, we experience a deeper sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Purpose provides us with direction, motivation, and a sense that we're making a positive contribution to the world. Finding your purpose isn't necessarily about having a grand, life-altering mission. It's about identifying what matters most to you, your values, passions, and interests, and finding ways to align your life with those values. In our relentless pursuit of more, it's easy to lose sight of the good things we already have. Gratitude is the antidote to this scarcity mindset. It's about shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. Cultivating gratitude has a profound impact on our well-being. For years, many of us have been conditioned to believe that happiness lies in acquiring more possessions, more money, more status. We've been sold the idea that keeping up with the Joneses is the path to contentment. But as we've explored, this pursuit of external validation often leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. To cultivate true happiness, we need to shift our focus from acquisition to appreciation. It's about recognizing the abundance that already exists in our lives and appreciating the simple things that bring us joy. It's about finding contentment in experiences, relationships, and personal growth rather than material possessions. By shifting our focus from acquiring to appreciating, we open ourselves up to a world of simple pleasures and meaningful experiences that bring true and lasting happiness. It's about finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Our minds race with thoughts about the past, worries about the future, and endless to-do lists. This constant mental chatter can prevent us from fully experiencing and appreciating the present moment, leading to feelings of stress, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing our attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. By cultivating mindfulness, we can train our minds to be more present, focused, and at ease. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives can be as simple as setting aside a few minutes each day for meditation or deep breathing exercises. As we've discussed, human beings are social creatures, hardwired to crave connection and belonging. Meaningful relationships are essential for our emotional well-being and contribute significantly to our overall happiness. Cultivating meaningful connections requires effort and intentionality. It's about making time for the people who matter most, even when life gets busy. Start by prioritizing quality time with loved ones, engage in activities you enjoy together, and make an effort to truly listen and understand each other's perspectives. Beyond our closest relationships, we can also find connection and belonging through community involvement. In our pursuit of happiness, we often neglect ourselves. Self-care is essential for our well-being. It helps us show up fully in our lives. Identify activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. It could be as simple as spending time in nature. Prioritize physical health with exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep. Nurture your emotional well-being with mindfulness and creative pursuits. One of the biggest obstacles to happiness is the pursuit of perfection. We strive for flawlessness in ourselves, our relationships, and our achievements. But the truth is, perfection is an illusion. It's unattainable and often leads to feelings of inadequacy, self-criticism, and disappointment. Embracing imperfection is about accepting ourselves and others unconditionally, flaws and all. It's about letting go of the need to control everything and embracing the beauty in the messy, unpredictable nature of life. It's about recognizing that our imperfections are what make us unique and lovable. Start by challenging your inner critic. Notice negative self-talk and replace it with kind, compassionate thoughts. Focus on your strengths and accomplishments and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Remember, happiness is not about being perfect. It's about being comfortable in our own skin, embracing our authentic selves, and living a life that feels true and meaningful to us. One of the most important shifts we can make is recognizing that happiness is a journey. It's a continuous process of growth and adaptation, full of ups and downs, twists and turns. Embrace the journey itself, find joy in small moments, and appreciate the present. Often our pursuit of happiness is hindered by the relentless critic within our own minds. We judge ourselves harshly, focusing on our perceived flaws and shortcomings. This constant self-criticism can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and a sense that we're not good enough. True happiness requires us to embrace ourselves fully, imperfections and all. It's about recognizing that our flaws, quirks, and vulnerabilities are what make us unique and lovable. It's about silencing that inner critic and replacing self-judgment with self-compassion. Self-acceptance doesn't mean resigning ourselves to mediocrity or giving up on personal growth. It simply means approaching ourselves with kindness and understanding, recognizing that we're all works in progress. It's about embracing our strengths and weaknesses, our successes and failures, as part of what makes us whole. When we learn to accept ourselves unconditionally, we free ourselves from the exhausting pursuit of perfection. We can then direct our energy towards living a life that is authentic and meaningful to us, guided by our values and passions. Imagine your life as a ship sailing across the vast ocean. Your values are the compass, your actions the wind. When aligned, your journey is smooth and purposeful. Misalignment creates inner conflict and drift. Living in alignment means making choices that reflect our deepest values. It's about identifying what truly matters and aligning our actions. This creates inner peace, purpose, and fulfillment. As we've explored in this video, true happiness is an inside job. It's not something we find, it's something we cultivate through our choices, habits, and perspectives. We've debunked common misconceptions about happiness, discovered the science behind lasting fulfillment, and learned practical strategies for cultivating more joy in our daily lives. Take a moment to reflect on what resonated with you most. Was it the importance of nurturing meaningful connections, the power of gratitude and self-acceptance, or perhaps the idea of aligning your life with your values? Jot down any key takeaways or aha moments that stood out to you. Which of these insights could you start applying to your own life today? Remember, even small changes can make a big difference in your overall happiness and well-being. We're on this journey together, and sharing our experiences can be incredibly powerful. Let's create a supportive community in the comments below. If you found value in this video, don't keep it to yourself. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need a little happiness boost. Let's spread the message that true happiness is within everyone's reach. Now let's get the conversation started in the comments below. What's one habit or perspective shift you'll try from today's discussion? What are your biggest takeaways? And don't forget to subscribe to Dr. Kris's Key to the Manager's Mindset for more insightful content to help you grow personally and professionally. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. As we conclude our exploration of happiness, I invite you to consider this. What if we could spark a happiness revolution? Not a revolution built on external achievements or fleeting pleasures, but one rooted in self-awareness, meaningful connections, and a deep appreciation for the good in our lives. It starts with each of us making a conscious choice to prioritize happiness, not as a distant destination, but as a way of life. It's about challenging societal norms that equate success with material possessions, and instead embracing a more holistic definition of well-being. Imagine a world where people prioritize their well-being, cultivate meaningful connections, and approach life with gratitude and self-compassion. Imagine a world where kindness, empathy, and a shared sense of purpose prevail. This is the potential of the happiness revolution. When we prioritize our own happiness and well-being, it creates a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. When we're happy, we're more likely to be kind, compassionate, and supportive of others. We're more present in our relationships, more engaged in our communities, and more likely to make a positive difference in the world. Think about the people in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, even strangers you encounter throughout your day. How might your happiness impact them? How might their happiness impact you? The truth is, happiness is contagious. Small acts of kindness, words of encouragement, and moments of genuine connection can have a profound impact on those around us. By cultivating our own happiness, we become beacons of positivity, inspiring others to do the same. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploration and discovery. Remember, the pursuit of happiness is a lifelong adventure. It's about embracing the ups and downs, learning from our experiences, and continually striving to live a life that is authentic, meaningful, and filled with joy. As you go about your day, keep these key takeaways in mind. Nurture your connections, practice gratitude, embrace imperfection, and prioritize self-care. And most importantly, never stop seeking out the moments that make your heart sing. Thank you for watching, and here's to cultivating happiness, one mindful day at a time.